Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. February 2024 outlook for February. Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross-watchers, of course, are welcome. My name is Cody. I am the Hippie Gypsy Reader. Welcome to my channel. If you are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. If you're here from any one of my other platforms, I appreciate you coming over. You got the videos. Thank you so much. Me alerting you that I am back over here. If I have not seen you in a while, welcome back from, I guess, you to me, because you've always been here, right? Watching your YouTube videos. Noticing something was missing, but not quite sure. I'm back. Go ahead and hit that like button. That'll help us to attune, comments, shares, all that energetic currency that we exchange helps me to hopefully pick up on a situation you are experiencing. These are collective readings, so you're going to take what fits throughout the rest, as you well know. If you would like a personal reading, information is in my link tree, which is in the description box of this video and also in the bio of every single one of my platforms. In that link tree, you will find at the bottom my other platforms and my website. At the top, you will find payment options to book a personal reading for me. I have many options, many different tiers of affordability for you. I will remain accessible as long as possible. Go ahead and get in while the books are loose. My time does tend to go over just a little bit. If anyone has ever told you about a reading they've gotten from me, it has been accurate, it has been conversational, it has been inspirational, it has been guiding, it has been soothing. So if you're interested, all right, let's go ahead and get started here. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Cross-watchers, feel free to switch that energy around as needed. What does Sagittarius need to know for the first, second, third, fourth weeks of February 2024? Eight of Wands for the first week. Lots of speedy decisions going on. There's the Page of Wands, very Sagittarius indeed. Very charming, exciting new plans that you're getting ready to have a lot of wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups by the third week. And by the end of the month, how about a King of Cups sitting in their emotional fulfillment, moving from the Page to the King? What a progressive month you are having, moving from your passions to your emotional fulfillments. I will note we have an 8 to a Page and a 9 to the King, right? So there's a very beautiful progression that I think goes pretty quickly with the 8 of Wands. Moving from a Page to a King is quick. That's quick for happening in the shortest month of the year, February. You're going to have a lot of rapid movement coming up. What are the clarifiers for 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the King of Cups, please? 4 of Pentacles, rebuilding, holding on to what you have. Opportunity coming out to clarify for the Page of Wands. Nice. The Magician card for the 9 of Cups. This tracks. How about the King of Cups? Holy Hermit card, Batman. Here comes Virgo energy. Look at all this major arcana. Rebuilding something strong, something powerful, something capable, and not doing it in the limelight, which is not very Sagittarius energy, right? This is somebody who's emotionally balanced, head, heart, and emotional balance. And it does look like there's a lot of things coming forward for you. And so you're managing to keep it all together and keep it, you know, kind of to yourself. You're not going around bragging, boasting, telling every single person, look at me, look what I've done, la, 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 right? The magician is somebody who creates something out of nothing, but this is also a very intelligent, smart, capable person who figures things out. And they're very, they're almost, if they're not psychic, then they come across as psychic based on the decisions that they make, based on their resourcefulness, okay? And the opportunities being presented, right, coming forward out of the month, you're rebuilding something here. 4s are about foundations, right? And so with the Pentacles, this is about some sort of solid plan based on something that you've accumulated so far, okay? And you may not have had much to build upon, but you make major things happen. Major things happen here towards the end of the month. Fantastic. What you don't see at the bottom of the deck, Judgment card, okay, Queen of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Hierophant to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a lot of an awakening type of vibe coming through here with the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. There might be a bit of a hit confidence-wise, which is probably why you're keeping things to yourself a little bit. Maybe you're a little unsure if it's going to be accepted, if it's going to be something that everybody's going to get on board with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about social conformity, acceptance, having that knowledge be received by the masses, right? And with the Ace of Pentacles coming out, the awakening is for you to be very, very confident and not show your hand, right? That you've gone through a lot to have to rebuild to something small. And you're almost in this energy of kind of faking it till you make it, because of what you've learned are some hard lessons. But the point is that we learn, we apply, and we grow from that, right? We don't let it knock us down. We don't let it take us back steps. We don't let it regress us on our path. Okay. You're taking these lessons and you're being presented with major opportunity to build something very lasting. 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords. So you're getting your own head a little bit here. You get in your own head a little bit. You overthink your options. You overthink your choices. And when you do this, so spirit is pulling you back to self, right? So if you are the type of person who goes out and asks a lot of people for their advice, guidance, maybe you go out onto social media and you start studying, this person, this person, this person, and Sagittarius are very social animals, right? This is somebody who puts themselves out there quite a bit. This is somebody who's very capable. They're inquisitive. They're going to have a lot of discussions. They're kind of come in hot, fast, quick, upfront, find out everything, and then run off and build something with it, right? So there's this energy of you maybe overdoing it a little bit. And so you get it. I think by the end of the month, you get it to kind of pull back, get a little bit more aligned emotionally and mentally to clear out the clutter around you so that you can understand more acutely what it is that you're trying to make happen here. Because you could overdo your stress by confusing yourself with too many options, too many choices, right? The Ace of Pentacles has a really good opportunity here. Page of Cups, 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Justice, Emperor. So it gets balanced. You figure out a path. You nudge yourself into this intuitive self, right? Where you quiet down your environment and focus on your intuition. This comes from isolation. When you quiet down the noise, you're able to hear those spiritual downloads and get those messages that your guides, your angels, God, source, whatever you call it, has the opportunity to give you nudges, ideas, send you in the correct direction, give you messages that you're able to hear and receive. When you have too much going on around you, you cannot hear or receive message. You just can't. The chaos and the clutter and the mayhem and the havoc, you cannot hear your guides. I promise, I promise, I promise. No one is that good. No one is that good. That is why monasteries are quiet. That is why monks go into periods of silence. This is why the devout will speak less, because when the words they do speak, it is more profound. And by the end of the month, you're realizing this opportunity to kind of become more emotionally independent, pull back a little bit, right? Because you're inspired to create something here and you have a big opportunity. You may have overdone it a little bit with the Page of Wands by saying a little too much, right? This is somebody who goes out and starts talking a little too much. And so pulling back a little bit so that you can get creative allows you to get these downloads intuitively that you're needing. Profound message. Because the focus starts coming in. Then the crowd starts coming back. 3 of Cups. Then they can finally start celebrating Emperor to the 3 of Cups. They can finally start celebrating your hard work, focus, and the plan developing to your fruition, what you can actually build and grow. Interesting. We're going to do the Mind Oracle. We're going to move into the Mind Oracle here. See that Mind Oracle for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Abundance. Big plan you're building up here. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, we got healing out here. A sidebar is that you're healing, right? Whenever you're able to pull back from the crowds and start to get your head and heart in alignment, it's a healing energy. It's very calming. It's very soothing. It's quite the opposite of the Nine of Swords, of sitting around in stress, anger, and fear. You know, you've gone through enough of these issues before where you've learned these different experiences. And so maybe it's a little bit heartbreaking to think, you know, what if this happens again? You know, what if this happens again? What if society will not accept my plan, my new idea, my creativity here, right? You're overthinking it, overthinking your options and choices, and pulling all the way back in, moving from the Page of Wands back to the Page of Cups says you're pulling back into that creative, inspirational time to start receiving those intuitive messages. The pages are messengers. These are messengers delivering message, right? The Page of Wands wants to start delivering the message of their inspired ideas. The Page of Cups wants to receive the messages of the intuitive nudges. It's time, me and my blind self, it's time. It's time to put my glasses on. It's time. It's time. You're being asked to step up right now. Step up. The healing is coming in. Your abundance is coming in. You're making great things happen for yourself. You're releasing old attachments that may have been blocking you from receiving your abundance. And you're finally figuring out that it's time to start expanding, to start growing your ideas, to start really developing stuff that you have learned and start to apply these lessons to allow for yourself to receive these messages. You know that you have to start slowing down, right? You moved a little fast coming in, moving quick and heavy. Spirit saying, slow down. Let it all go. Let go all of the noises. Let go all of the sounds. Let go all of the clutter, the noise coming in to distract you, because it's time for you to create. It's time for you to start creating, and you cannot create from a state of chaos and distraction. You just can't do it. Trust me, I know. Thus my little hiatuses where I go MIA for a while. It's because I get surrounded with chaos. I get surrounded with distractions, and I cannot be here to do my creative self, my healing self, my connected self, my expanding self. I cannot allow messages to come in because I'm being distracted, right? So, what else? I want to get some money cards. I have a feeling here. Yeah, you've been in competition. There's some competition with what you're trying to grow. You're feeling like your confidence might be a little bit shook. So you're asking for other people's help with your huge decisions. You've got huge decisions coming up with something that you're building. It's big. You know it's a big thing. It's a great idea. Here we've got cryptocurrency coming out, however that resonates. That's a big thing coming in right now. People are starting to really look into that cryptocurrency stuff. We've got pay bills at the bottom. Maybe you've been stressing about how certain bills are going to get paid, but we've got entrepreneur. That's the magician card too, the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur comes in and they have really good ideas about making things happen. And I don't think you're going to do it in the typical way, right? Aquarius has just moved into Pluto, so currency's changing anyway. And I think you're already thinking ahead in the terms of these new ways of receiving abundance and receiving money. There's some sort of a plan that you're working on here, and it feels pretty big. I want to grab... We'll close you with messages from your future higher self. So we'll pull messages from your future higher self here. What else does Sagittarius need to know? We'll do pop-outs. Spirit, we'll do pop-outs for this. Thank you so much. What else? This one says, true love will find you in the end. Okay. As you're growing, developing, building, making things happen, your love will attract into you. You don't ever have to go out seeking it. Sagittarius knows that. You're going to master your material reality in the future. Yeah. You're building something big, something huge. Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. That is very Sagittarius. Here comes my little set destructor. I've got the windows open, so It is a beautiful day. He's loving the windows up. We haven't been able to do that in a while. You'll be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. Okay. Your abundance that's coming in is bigger than what you could ever imagine. Right now, you're just planting seeds. You're growing something. You're developing something. The blessings are going to be beyond your biggest scope of what you thought could happen. Balance all dimensions of your life. Okay, in order to allow for yourself to receive these messages, to be able to sit and create. You miss the beauty when you're stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes. Let it all go. All the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways, right? Blessed more than you can imagine. All the right things are coming to you in unexpected ways, things that you weren't thinking about. Travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. That's very Sagittarius. I know a lot of Sagittarius that like to go and do. Travel and see. This adds dimension to your life, right? Maybe there's an ability for you to pull back. 8 of Wands is about travel. So you could have been traveling and then coming back in and realizing that now you have to start building your abundance back up. You're stepping into a brand new chapter. Okay, you're stepping into a brand new chapter. Spirit's pulling you forward into this new direction. Don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. They are fleeting. You will be chasing your tail if you're constantly seeking for external help to soothe pain. You have to do that inner work and make it stop from the inside out. That's where it truly happens. Here we go. Learn when to say no, avoid clutter, and quiet your mind. Exactly. Quiet your mind. Okay. And then the healing must be completed before your life can transform. And the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. So you've got a lot of work that you've done so far. And I feel like you're on the precipice of a really big thing happening. But the month of February shows that in order to make those next steps come into fruition, you're going to have to pull back from the crowd a little bit. Don't get caught up in the energy of whether or not they will be able to accept what you have going on, because your intuitive guides are going to sit with you. 444 on my clock when I'm saying this. They're going to sit with you and they're going to allow you to have clarity of mind to know what is good, what is not, guide you to the steps to be able to research in the correct ways, send you the right ideas at the right moments. But you cannot have these things happen if you are too distracted and if there is too much chaos going on around you. So pulling back is going to be your best bet. And then by the time spring equinox rolls around, you'll be ready to start seeing those planning things, those seeds you've been planting, all of the work that you've done start to bloom. Looks really good. All right, Sagittarius, I don't want to overdo it for you guys. That was pretty short. Yeah, 18 minutes. Looks good. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Everybody else got 20. We've got house coming in. Some of you could be looking for a house. Some of you are going to need to clean house, avoid clutter, right? Clean that house so that you can allow for energy to start to flow. Oh, look at this. The plans you have building. We've got house. We've got marriage. We've got wealthy man and main female. Under that, we've got a pathway to courtship and great fortune. Whoa. It looks like whatever you're building is going to start bringing in everything you never knew you were going to get, right? All the right things are going to come to you in the most unexpected ways. All the right things are going to come to you in the most unexpected ways. And I feel like once you start walking this path to start creating something, right? They say your vibe attracts your tribe. Your frequency makes you a magnet for what is intended for you. See some really good possibilities here. Okay, Sagittarius, I see you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Or cross watchers. Awesome. Looks good. Okay, now I'm going to close the reading. That looks more fair. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope this resonated. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That little notification bell will let you know every single time I am posting a video so that you don't miss a beat. If you head over to my other platforms, give me a follow over there. All of your likes, your comments, your shares on those other platforms are another way for us to connect energetically, to exchange that energetic currency. So hopefully I can pick up on a situation you're experiencing based on all that interaction. I do offer personal readings. If you would like a personal one-on-one connection, that is the best bet to get the most accurate information possible to do those one-on-one readings. If you would like to know information more than I have put out there, I've got a website in my link tree. There is an email address on the contact booking us page. All my readings are there. If you have any questions, send me an email. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are already a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. Big love to every single one out there. I hope y'all take care, and I will see you very soon. Love, light, abundance, positive vibes.